So I just got off a Zoom call with my community. I held a free Pinterest audit workshop and I was auditing their Pinterest live on the call. And I kept seeing a couple of the same mistakes being made. And so I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to ramble them off to you guys as well. And by the way, if we haven't met before, hi, I'm Hannah. I'm a Pinterest manager and social search strategist. And I have basically made over 100K in my business. It's my little award there from Stan Store, doing social search. So showing up in search engines, showing up in search results. And that's basically what Pinterest is. It's one big giant visual search engine. But I keep seeing people making a couple of mistakes, and these little mistakes, once they are tweaked, could massively change your views and your click-throughs. So number one is we get like a header image that you can have on Pinterest, and so many people are just putting their logo on there. This is like a little mini billboard. If someone lands on your profile, they're going to see this straight away. This is where you should be having call to actions, whether you have like a QR code on there, or whether you have your free offer on there or your low ticket offer, whatever your starter offer is or starter product, you want to advertise that on there. Or if you're a podcast host, you could change it every single week to promote that week's podcast episode. Like, get creative with it. It's a whole huge space. Use it. The second thing that I'm seeing is that people are doing a lot of the how-to on the Pinterest pins. Now, don't get me wrong, Pinterest is the home of the how-to. It is the home of the tutorials, of the step-by-steps. But now Pinterest being like 18 years old now or something, probably older, younger, I can't remember. 16 years old. So for 16 years, it's been known as like the how-to, okay? You want to learn how to do something, you want to learn how to tie-dye your own clothes, you can go on Pinterest. So we need to start being a bit bolder. So less of the how to make money online and more of the how I quit my job, made my first £1,000 in 90 days. Less of the how to lose weight and more of the how I got my dream body and still snacked every night. Like specific and speaking to kind of these pain points and desires, being bold, being like audacious, like that's how your content is going to stand out on Pinterest. And then thirdly, I want you to think about your page as like not just a Pinterest page, but like a brand page. If someone came to your page, what would blow their mind? Why would they get stuck on your page? I want to just keep binging and scrolling all of your pins. So an example would be if you were selling like budgeting sheets, right? Like financial budgeting sheets. Okay. I wouldn't just make your page about financial budgeting sheets. I would make your page about financial freedom. And there's so many different boards and categories and pins that you could do with that. And a portion of them will link to your product. And then the rest of them can also be there for saves and inspiration and motivation. For example, my Pinterest page, I'm obviously all about like Pinterest marketing, social search, but I also have on there like CEO vibes, CEO aesthetic, like digital marketing life. So I'm creating that vision board of this life that you could have. That's what my Pinterest page is. It's not just how to get paid on Pinterest. Yes, there is obviously a lot of that on there, but it's also about like how to live that freedom life. I'm also talking about affiliate marketing, different digital products that you can sell, cozy entrepreneurship, introverted entrepreneurship. I'm not just focusing on my one thing. So like there's a bit of confusion around being niche on Pinterest, and Pinterest is the one platform where yes, you can have a niche and yes, you can be a niche, but you also have an opportunity to have boards about other different things. How can you get someone to binge your boards and your pins when they land on your profile? If you want to go to the next level with your Pinterest, whether that's your own Pinterest or whether you want to start managing other people's like I do, I have a whole ton of opportunities right now to work with me. So make sure you head over to the link in my profile and figure out how we can work together and how I can help you.